Random Imperial Legion soldier. Alright. What? Oh. Yeah, that'll happen. If I let that run out, won't it?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! Now you will know pain! Die, damn you!
Ooh, flare arrows. Steel Tonto, 5 value, not bad. Not bad. Oops, I've wandered off. I'm no longer even going in the direction I want to be heading in. Am I? Alright. We've passed Kavach. Well, we're about to, I guess. We haven't quite passed it, but we're getting there. And then that Oblivion Gate will take us back to the Imperial City if we need to do that. If we feel like doing it, really. Jinxing, wow. It's pretty crazy. Darn it, no amount of feather will get me, or no amount of like reach will grab me that corpse. I should take the dagger, the steel dagger at least. Put the iron dagger away. Leave behind something. It's not great for boots. The cuirasses will also go. Whatever, that's good enough for now. Say another bandit camp? Oh, that's Kavash when I was saying bandit camp. Like, why are they wearing clothes instead of armor? Just within eyesight of bandit camp as a whole. You know what? I was going to wait until I got to Anvil to unload the stuff because that way I'd be able to get better values. But maybe I'll unload some of it here. So I can carry more if I encounter more things.
In the basement, hiding.
There's nothing. It's hot. You closed the gate. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all. That's more. An excellent. Come back. Take care.
No, really.
Oh, where's that mutton?
Camera on you. Thanks. Kvatch is safer for all of us now you've closed the gate. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
You're gonna spend your money for some of my wares.
Thank.
Good enough.
Farewell.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire and something worse. In the ruins.
Maybe I should prematurely head back to the Imperial City, dump all my ingredients. As I have amassed quite a few. Ooh, arrowroot. Oh fuck no. My armor is really helping here. Did not touch that at all. Oh darn it, I've gone and done it. Picked up too much shit. Well actually, the problem is that I have this thing on. As opposed to... or is it that thing? Oh no. I can't unequip it. looking for a specific ingredient effect. Considering I might not even find it on, if I find it on one, I'll need to find it on a second one. I haven't found it yet. It's very unlikely that I'll make a potion out of it. If I even do find what I'm looking for. Nope. There we go. That didn't raise my mysticism too much. Whatever it is, it's too far away. Oh. Hello there, sir. Wow, that's quite a punch he's got. Wouldn't you rather fight the flame astronaut? What do you mean, no? Just hit you with a fireball. Did you see that? Did it again. So what happens when you don't kill the Atronach? Oh god, what have I done to myself? I'm trying to expedite my trek through here. I've just made it longer. That's not a verb. Is it? No, it is a verb. I don't even know. I can't spell the words. Totally is a verb. Oh, not be spoken the way I spoke it. Now drop off several pounds of crap at home. Ooh, more noon route. How did I not see this before?
Not cheap, though. I can't imagine that there is a finer establishment than the Empire.
How's my composite collection going? Could always use some more. Let's see what we got here. A greater with the common, and 2 commons with lessers. Hi Substratus, how you doing? Doing fairly well. Just going, stuffing a lot of stuff in my house. Been going fairly well so far, and I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just, whoops, what did I just drop off in there? Been meaning to go around, finish off the Mages Guild recommendations, Anvil's next. Picking up a lot of crap along the way. So I'm just dumping a bunch of it in my house. Maybe a little. I'm not sure if I could just do it by you asking that question. I need you to ask me a bit more about it. Like, what exactly do you want to know?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around.
There's a lot of lore behind it, and I probably don't know a bunch of it. Not off the top of my head, but I can give you like basic storyline stuff, I guess.
You have my ear, citizen.
If you want to know about whatever.
What's going on with you? The scuba trade is making a lot of money for the tribes in elsewhere. A lot of
In Skyrim, you're the Dragonborn. In this, I'm not sure what the title would be for you. You're kind of just a hero, I think? I don't know. Your role is secondary to the role of,
you have my ears.
the son of the Emperor, really. I'm sure there's a term for your character, but I don't remember what it is. So far, I'm the hero of Kvatch, but, for life, I can't think of the actual hero name.
Speak.
We're in Cyrodiil, the
What is it,
central
citizen?
province. And Skyrim is directly north, I believe, yep. Just past the Dural Mountains or whatever. Morrowind is, of course, to the northeast. East, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna go sell stuff tomorrow, Rufus. And in Cyrodiil, of course, is the seat of the Empire, the Imperial City. Toward the bottom, you have Elsewhere, your Black Marsh, and your Somerset Isles. You passed that, I guess. Old Valenwood. Way to the southwest is the Somerset Islands, I think. Valenwood, yeah, Valenwood, then Somerset Isles to the west of that. Don't really get a huge view of the world. I mean, you just have like the province of Cyrodiil.
I hope I can I interest you in some of my wares?
Very much. The map is divided by like where the races are from. Sort of, I guess. Hammerfell is mostly, I think, what, Redguard? Actually, there's a lot like from there, aren't there? I think Orsimer, the Orcs, Redguard, and even Breton come from Hammerfell. Whereas Skyrim is Nord Happy Land. Morrowind, Dark Elves, the Black Marsh, Argonian, and the Islandwood is the Wood Elves, and then the Somerset Islands is where
You too.
the High Elves like to hang
It's
out.
my pleasure.
You'll find a bit of everything everywhere, but
Armor,
that's
weapons,
like their main
have it all.
areas,
How may
I
I help
think. Not certain on the Bretons, the Orcs, and the Redguards. I think they all come from like Hammerfell area. There might be more around there than just Hammerfell, though.
That's it. That... You? A fine transaction. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Yeah, there's a lot of geography that's not shown within each respective area. Wait, no, there's also High Rock, isn't there? Which I think is either part of or like even more north of Hammerfell, and that's probably where the Orsimer come from, the Orcs.
Take care.
Because for the most part, you will find that like each region has its own race. There may be some overlap over in the region of Hammerfell, but a lot of them just have their own region. The Khajiit come from elsewhere, or elsewhere. What else do I need to drop while I'm in here? Not a whole lot. Bretons come from High Rock, and Orcs come from Orsinium. Okay, that's what it is. So there's a lot of warring, I think, in those regions for who actually owns those regions. Like, I'm actually curious about this myself now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Orsinium's actually like a town, I guess. Or like a stronghold. Which, at some point was in, High Rock. And Hammerfell, I think. Or at another point it was near Hammerfell. So the Orcs just kind of are wherever
It's you.
they have strongholds. High Rock would be Breton. And Hammerfell probably the Redguard. I'd rather drop something off at my house.
Get your black horse courier here. What is it, citizen?
Morrowind takes place in Morrowind, obviously, but I think if you're talking about a second, third one, that'd probably be unless you're talking about the expansion, but that'd just be, you know, the islands off of Morrowind. I can't remember the name of the place. I don't know like a different one that uses 3 other than like the expansion, which would be what are they called? Actually available in Skyrim as well. Vardenfell? Is that what it is? I can't remember. No, wait, that's not right. Yeah, I think it's Vardenfell. Wrong container. That's what I heard the drop off. Arena takes place, I think, in the entirety of Tamriel. Like, just the entirety of the continent. Daggerfall takes place in Daggerfall, which is, I think, a part of Hammerfell? Or High Rock, one of the two. I think. Might be a lot more of the world, too. Actually, might take, use the entire world map, I can't remember. I haven't actually played either one of Arena or Daggerfall. This is what I think I remember. I know what I read about them. But Daggerfall takes place in Daggerfall, which is it's like a subsection of a province, I think. Okay, no, Daggerfall takes place in Hammerfell and High Rock, yeah. Two regions that are relatively close together, and one of which you don't even get to see because it's further north. At least in Oblivion, you don't get to see it at all on the map. And that one should be Vardenfell, I think. Tribunal. I mean, it takes place in Morrowind. It's just an expansion to Morrowind, but it adds Vardenfell, I think, or adds content on Vardenfell, one of the two. What is giving me my battle music? Yeah, whatever. I don't care about it. Elder Scrolls V Dragonborn takes place on Vardenfell as well, which is an expansion to Skyrim, of course. Or DLC if you want. Alright, who is the jerk that is keeping me in combat? There's a few, but they're mostly just content. There's one that adds like an actual region. The big ones I think are the Knights of the Nine, or I think that's the big one that's just like content in Cyrodiil. And the other big one I can think of is the Shivering Isles, which actually adds a ton of stuff. Adds this strange door, and that leads to another realm of Oblivion called the Shivering Isles, where the Mad God Sheogorath rules, and it's like another province-sized area basically, with all sorts of quests in it. I hear that's a bastard. There he is. He's been tracking me for a while. Actually, the Shivering Isles is probably one of my favorite things that is in the game. Solstheim? No, you're right. That's exactly right. That's probably what I'm thinking about. What's Vardenfell then? Because actually, Tribunal takes place on Solstheim then. Vardenfell is just a region of Morrowind. Then it's the what? Well, that's the main region of Morrowind, isn't it? I got it completely wrong. No, I was completely wrong there. You're right. Solstheim is where Dragonborn takes place, and that's where the Tribunal takes place, or Tribunal expansion takes place. That's what it adds. Vardenfell is actually just the main island of Morrowind. There's Morrowind, I think, like the, you know, the province as a whole, and Vardenfell is the gameplay, basically the gameplay region for Morrowind, because you'll see here Morrowind's like part of the landmass, but the main gameplay area is actually just a giant island in Morrowind, and that's like Vardenfell. Not sure if you can access the mainland actually in Morrowind. Oh, nice. I haven't, I don't think I've ever, like, actually completed the Solstheim content. I just wander around and do nothing. That's normally how I play these games. I'm gonna try and actually, like, fully complete the game in this playthrough. I can do a bit of everything, so I'm going to Anvil right now. Not different. They're all here. They remain mostly the same. I mean, there is Jigalag, but that's not really a Daedric god. That's well, that's a spoiler for Shivering Isles. For the most part, the entire cast is the same of the Divines and the Daedric princes. There might be some naming differences, I can't remember, but they're all the same. It's just maybe different names. The Daedric princes, the Daedric gods, are actually the same throughout the entirety of the series, as far as I know. Maybe some minor changes here and there, because of things that happen in the actual Pantheon, because they are constantly at, you know, each other's throats, or whatever. Not at each other's throats, but they're constantly competition, I guess. And they each have their own thing that they do. Another Oblivion gate. Fun. I really should. They usually make great storylines for their games. I completed the entirety of the Dawnguard DLC several times over, but I just somehow didn't end up in there. Hello, Oblivion Walker. How you doing? I loved Shivering Isles' main storyline. I've done that one to death. But it's been so long, it's actually going to feel like it's new to me. There's a lot of the content in there. It's a dead flame atronach. Uh-oh, Clanfear. It's just a runt, though. Where are you little bastard? Combat music hasn't gone away yet. Oh. Oh. What the shit? Just hit that boar repeatedly to death. Was it you? I didn't even see you doing an attack, though. Yeah. Well, I normally... What the heck? Oh, is it... Is it like a clan fear on the ground or something? Oh god, there is. There's a clan fear in the rock. Let's see if I can't do something with that. Oh, actually, a lot of the times when I play Skyrim, I play an Argonian. Or I usually did. So, there we go. Oh, hi, friend. So I didn't really have to worry about the disease too much because Argonians are super resistant to disease. Unless you mod it, you can actually just like go to a shrine and get your disease cured. That's always an option. Vampire doesn't set in that quickly, usually. Clan fear and their stagger. Well, that's also a good strategy, yeah. Not to mention werewolves are, like, really nice. Also, sometimes I do just become a vampire for the sake of becoming a vampire lord. Sometimes I go, you know, 'cause that's always fun. Vampire lord powers are actually kind of fun to play around with. Usually every day. Although for the next bit I might need to take a few days off. Or a day or two off, I don't know. I've been getting increasingly less sleep. Or, you know, a lot less sleep these past few days, and I've been getting a bit grumpy during some of my streams because of that. Because I stream normally twice a day. What am I doing? A bunch of nothing here. But Oblivion is a nice, relaxing game. So there's no worry of that really here. But yeah, usually I stream every day from at least midnight to 3 in the morning. Which would be about half an hour from now, would be the end of it for my time. I believe I actually have a little blurb about my schedule below the stream, but you might not be able to see it for like reasons. Vampire Lord. Well, that's only during the day that it really
My
hinders
power
your
grows.
regen. Oh, thanks for the follow, Substratus. Unless you mod it, it only like hurts your magicka health and stamina just during the day, which is easy enough to avoid if you just go out at night. But it is really annoying if you like fast travel to an area and then there's a dragon and it's daytime, because then you're kind of fucked. But the trick to that is don't fast travel anywhere, because dragons only ever like attack, well, by default, maybe you have a mod that changes it, because everyone plays with mods. By default, dragons and vampire attacks don't typically happen if you don't fast travel. Like, they don't happen to cities, that is. They happen to you on the road, but they don't typically happen to cities unless you fall to an area. I live in Canada. I live in Ontario. those high-res houses in there. It's 2:30 in the morning here right now. Well, 22:03 technically.
Yes.
Don't really have any more junk to drop off. Let's go do the quest.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process.
Sounds simple enough. Vivek is not a god in this one. He kind of wandered off and did his own thing, left behind the whole thing, I believe. He's a Morrowind entity. Like, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3 rather, entity. Recommendation.
Unlike
Yeah, I'd like
some
one of those.
frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
You know, actually thinking about it, I think Tribunal does take place on Vardenfell, the main island. I think there's another expansion for Morrowind that takes place in Solstheim. I can't remember which one it is called, though.
We believe
Go
the
on.
killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She
That's the
will
place.
give you further instructions.
What was that, Adam?
This is a hard,
Solstheim.
dangerous
Oh, yeah.
task for you, I realize. Your unfamiliar face makes you most useful, however. And what better way to learn the many uses of restoration? Practical application is often the best educator, even in life and death situations.
Oh, Carahill. So wise.
You too.
Hail!
I've
Do
heard
you think
rumors
what happened
that
to Kvachi
Elder
will
Scrolls
happen
6 is in
No,
Argonia.
they were taken by surprise.
Although that's
I'm
just
sure the
rumors
Legion
as
has
far as I
everything
know.
under control.
It'd be cool if it was elsewhere, or
Have you
multiple
heard any
regions,
word
it'd be
about the
nice.
other provinces?
But
I've
which
heard
one
nothing
took
good.
place in
In
Solstheim,
Morrowind,
Adam?
they
Was it
say the
Tribunal, or
land
was it,
god
like,
Vivek has
something to do
gone
with
missing.
werewolves in the moon?
Some
Because I thought the Tribunal had to
been
deal
taken
with
by the
Vivek
Deegra.
and, well, the
This
three
is most
gods,
disturbing.
or the three other
We can
ones.
only hope
Or was it
this
the main
madness
storyline
is
altogether?
over soon.
I hope I can help. Have a look at my
I'm just gonna
wares.
interrupt their
I'm sure
conversation.
there's something to suit you.
Tribunal was the other one. Shivering Isles was
Take care.
the,
Welcome.
I think it was Shivering Isles.
Shivering Isles was Oblivion. There were two for Morrowind, though, weren't there? Oh, sorry, yeah, what other games do I play? I normally play, well, I play all sorts
Blood
of games.
Moon. Blood Moon's the one.
Blood Moon, that's the one that takes place in Solstheim. But, I was playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse earlier, but I play most any game that I really feel like. I play Grand Theft Auto sometimes. That's been, you know, fun recently when we can get the gang together and play, do heists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But most anything that catches my attention, really, I'll play.
Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Well, I need to check. Do I have a resist magic spell? I have that actually as a trait for my character, so I shouldn't have to worry about learning that as a spell.
Mark Gullet, Mage's Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in... Farewell.
He's eating, so
It's my pleasure.
He's not a merchant.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Probably already got everything I need from him anyway.
You too.
He's in Ventrilo with me. He's just the voice that you hear that's not mine. You may or may not hear, I don't know.
What's going on?
He should be loud enough that you hear him when he speaks. He's also in the chat room sometimes.
Greetings, brethren.
Hello there.
Alright, I'm gonna head green across the inn. Alright, yeah. He's a friend from like grade school, basically. That I talk with through Vent every now and then. A lot of the time, actually. Although sometimes he disappears for months at a time. Over in his Saskatchewan, or wherever he is right now. Where are you, Adam? I don't have a face cam though. I've been thinking about getting a camera, but it probably wouldn't be for my face. It'd probably just be like for my cats. Because they're so adorable. Gonna take all these grapes. Oh, okay, right? It's not stealing, right?
Oh, hello.
What?
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It's always the High Elves making
The
trouble,
Outlaw
isn't it?
have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Farewell.
Greetings.
Hello there.
What exactly?
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there.
Oh my.
If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone. No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
How would anyone need directions to Chaden Hall? You just follow the one road. East. Follow the damn signs.
Hello there. Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night?
Yeah, my face isn't anything spectacular, that's why.
Let me guess. Traveling on business?
Perhaps
you don't
someday I'll
look
have a
like
face
you're
cam.
out for a stroll. Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
That is a fair point. That's why I've been considering getting one, but
Good day.
yeah.
Pardon me.
I don't know.
Did
Oh.
I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
Yes,
Don't
that's
you
right,
worry,
I'm a
what with
merchant.
the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Yep, that's me, a traveling merchant. Don't I look like a traveling merchant? What with my orcish armor, my sweet heavy armor helmet, sword and shield?
Hello there.
Just another traveling merchant.
Well met.
Well, I do have a microphone though, so you can always talk with me. Cams? No, I don't think they're too expensive. You can get a decent one for a reasonable price. Until finding out which ones are decent and reasonably priced is a bit of a, not really that much of a task, but I'm a bit lazy at times. So do I just sit here until she shows up in my room? Oh, yep, that's how it goes.
Hello there. All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
Alright then. It's only like 2 past noon, but I guess my character can sleep for like 16 hours. 17 just to be safe.
What?
Very inconspicuous guys. What the crap? Why is that boar? Oh, it's completely friendly, I guess. Why is that horse dead? What is going on?
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
It's always the fucking high elves.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh, well that would be why this horse is dead, I'm guessing.
This ends here!
There aren't even Falmer in this, actually.
I fought my friends.
Oh god! What the? Imperial Legion just took down my helper. This is such a confused state of the game. I don't want to swing too frequently or else like I might hit a friendly. Well, he's down. Ooh, a silver longsword. That's nice to have. I don't think there's actually any dwarven ruins, but there are dwarven materials in this, and dwarven gear.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Instead, what you have is Ayleid, or, God, I can't remember what their the name for them is. They're elves from, like, the central, from Cyrodiil, basically. That were also dicks, because elves have a tendency to be dicks, I guess.
You too.
Well, can't let all this gear go to waste. Although that is a lot of freaking gear. Leave behind that cuirass. You don't need that cuirass. We already have one at home. Actually, the Falmer weren't that big of a deal until they kind of like became horrible goblinoid monsters, but that's like Dawnguard backstory, really. Actually, I guess they kind of have a bad history with the Nords, but I like to blame the Nords for that because Nords in Skyrim are just super fucking racist all the time. Gets everyone all the time. Oh, Thalmor. Jeez, I read that wrong. Yeah, the Thalmor problems, not the Falmer. I thought you said Falmer. The Thalmor, yeah, they're dicks. They're always dicks. Their whole job is being dicks. What else are kind of cool, usually? Sort of. They're kind of hippies. They're cannibals, but they're hippies. It's weird. Actually, Dark Elves are like the really goodly ones, I guess. Normally, like in fantasy, Dark Elves are like underground monsters that want to hate everyone. But the Dark Elves are usually pretty cool guys. It's really just the High Elves causing problems for everyone. High Elves and their, like, I don't know, their Ayleid cousins. Oh, this board's finally hostile. I mean, orcs are also technically elves. They're the Orsimer. They're mer folk. And they're kind of cool. They gotta have, like, their own culture. But, yeah. They do their own thing. They're kind of rude, but not terribly evil people, typically. Imperials and Thalmor. Yeah. whole backstory where like the Empire got completely fucked by the Thalmor, and thus are now their bitches. Kinda sucks for the Empire. Kinda makes you want to side with the Stormcloaks. Kinda makes you, you know, but then the Stormcloaks are super racist all the time. So I'm a bit torn on that. Yeah, really.
I hope I can help. Can I interest you in some of my wares? An excellent.
I don't know if I have one of those spare. I'll hold on to these just in case I don't have a spare of those.
That's a good deal.
I'm pretty sure I have the Greaves. And the Cuirass.
You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, that also the rest of the steel stuff as well.
Thank you. Take care.
Well, the Imperials, you know,
So,
have
what of the
Skyrim
rogue
as part of the
mage?
Empire.
Has he been found?
Not really taking over so much as they've already... Well, they've already taken it over. They're part of what was United Empire before they got completely screwed by the fucking elves, the Aldmeri Dominion. Wait a minute, where's my...
A she,
There,
you
that's it.
say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
Well, that sucks.
Farewell.
Well, the Hordes didn't even originally come from Skyrim. They just kind of landed there on a boat and called it their homeland.
What's your story?
At least that's one,
How goes
like,
it?
backstory that's potentially true. Who am I supposed to talk to for a job around here?
Hello.
Hello.
Vigdis, Fighters Guild.
Not you.
Go hurt something.
Rano. I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons.
Actually, if anything, Skyrim belongs to the Falmer. The elves that were kind of there before the Nords, I think. The Snow Elves, but then, like, the Nords showed up and kicked their ass or something. Something along those lines. Just kicked them out.
Farewell.
Where is the leader here? It isn't Sten the Ugly, is it?
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up. Go to it.
Herwin of the Fighters Guild, health and fortune. Goodbye.
Yes? Good day.
Use to repair things, I guess.
Hello. I'm Rufrius Venetius, Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer. Take care.
Here we go.
How are you?
You're the
I'm
leader.
Azan, head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter, and advanced blunt weapons trainer.
I need a job.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck. Go take care of it.
Good to see you.
Oh dear, I went the wrong door.
No, hello.
Problem with fighting elves is that typically they live for a very long time. They can plan wars for a very long time. They'll gather knowledge and they'll have the same person be able to use a comprehensive amount of knowledge.
Oh, my
Just from their own memories.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement. That's right. Rats in my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Well,
Save my little rats.
on that, Mr. Mountain Lion.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there? A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus and Ventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do. Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
Go find me a hunter who will tell me what to do about these stupid cats.
What can I do for you? Pinarus and Ventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service. Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better.
Oh, the Nords have been there for a long, long time, but that doesn't mean they were there first. Like, if they went there, they killed all the snow elves and kicked them underground. They're basically doing what you think the Empire's doing to the to them right now, but then they lived there for a really long time. Does that make it their homeland? Or does it make it the Snow Elves' homeland that they kicked them out of? And why would it be wrong to do that to the Nords now, if it was okay to do it back then? I mean, the whole reason why the Falmer are monstrosities because they went underground to live with their Dunmer cousins, who did terrible things to them. Because they got kicked out of the overworld by the Nords.
Let's go hunting.
Now, whether it was the elves who initiated the conflict or the Nords, I don't know. Continent way to the north, supposedly. Of course, it's always possible that like their creation myth is true, and they like were dropped from the sky in Skyrim, and that is their homeland. But supposedly they came by boat, and from like even further north in some continent that you don't really get to see. Same with I think the Red Guards in island further to the west of Hammerfell. That was like sunk when like the Red Guards did some crazy sword magic or some such. I think there's also in the Akaviri Isles way to the east. I don't know what the deal is with that. Well, like I said, that's just one possible story. I mean, they present the lore often enough in ways that, like, any interpretation could be correct. And there's a lot of different interpretations, but... yeah. Skyrim could be like the homeland of the Nords, but it's also the homeland of the Snow Elves, and the Nords didn't give a shit about that a long time ago. Oh, well there's our mountain lions.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Alright, Pinnerus. I think I found them.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvina this is all taken care of. Good hunting.
You can actually see one of the Dunmer in Morrowind, I think. There is one in Morrowind. Just one, I think. And I believe he's not a very pleasant entity. Because if Skyrim's taught me anything, the Dunmer are dicks. I wouldn't be surprised if the Snow Elves were dicks, and they also, like, brought it upon themselves when they got their asses kicked, but I don't even know.
You've got to take care of those mountain lions!
I did.
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it!
Alright, I'll go do that. I remember now. There's someone leading the mountain lions into her basement. Some bitch. Oh, you're right. Alright, not Dunmer. Fuck, Dunmer is actually the term for Dark Elf. Dwemer is what I'm thinking about. Dunmer is Dark Elf, you're right.
This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me.
There's more than one Dunmer in Morrowind. There's one Dwemer in Morrowind. And that's a dwarf. The Dwemer are the dwarves.
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to.
I completely forgot the different names for them all. Dunmer are the Dark Elves. Dwemer are the dwarves. Which is to say, dwarves are just elves that live underground and are assholes. He looked kind of like... If you've played League of Legends, I think he looked kind of like Urgot. I think, if I remember correctly. But, you know, not quite as grotesque. But basically as grotesque.
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof. Farewell.
How do I get proof of this woman being a nasty Argonian? Well, you know the Falmer are like those gangly little monsters underground, right? They're blind, they have no eyes, like, at all. They can't see anything. I think I need to just wait for her to come out of her house. Well, the thing about that is that the Falmer were made into those monsters by the Dwemer, the dwarves. They had their eyesight taken away by the Dwemer. And as far as I know, they're also forced into servitude. So the deep elves turn the snow elves into slaves, basically. That doesn't sound like a very nice thing to do. Especially to, like, basically your cousins.
Well met. Didier O'Malley, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast.
I might have said that it was the Dunmer, but I meant the Dwemer earlier. It was the deep elves, the dwarves that did it.
Go ahead.
Not the Dunmer. No, the Nords drove them underground, and in order to go underground, they went to live with their cousins, the Dwemer, who, in order to like let them live there, had a condition where like basically
Well done.
they had to be
No,
blind,
sorry,
they had to lose their eyesight,
Yes, whatever
or
you...
some bullshit like that.
What a
The
great
Dwemer were
story.
really weird.
Well, that works for me. Didier Ormely, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending... Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, ship owners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea.
I think I need to catch her in the act and accuse her of, like, you know... Oh, she's out in the open.
Hail!
That's always an option, yeah. I forget, is it a bad thing in this game to just look?
Stop right
It
there,
is.
criminal
It is
scum.
very much a crime to
Nobody
just look.
breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay.
I'll pay the gold. That's fine.
Here's the procedure.
So it's Skyrim where it's not a crime to just look in people's pockets. It is very much a crime here to look in their pockets.
Go ahead.
Hi there, Zap. How you doing?
How can I help you?
It does make sense that, you know, going through people's pockets when you don't take anything is a crime. I'm not gonna reload it. I'll just, you know,
Hello there.
I'll take the consequences of the mistake I made. That is a good point. I should check her house. I'm currently trying to solve this whole mountain lion in this Dunmer's house problem. I need to find something about... Oh. I'll need to break into her house. That's not gonna be easy with this guy just sitting here staring at me. Maybe I'm actually out of sight there, though. It's broad daylight, though. I'm not exactly the sneakiest bastard. Oh, here we go. Probably gonna be upstairs, if anything. Maybe in this. What's that? Is that actually just part of the desk? It's just part of the desk. Okay. Nope, nothing upstairs. there's anything down here. This is her little kitchen area. If anything, it'd be like her venison in her pocket that would give her away. Ah, darn it, she saw me, I think. Oh, no, it's fine. It's suggesting. I'd rather you give a suggestion than, you know, be like, well, this is how you do it. Go do this. You just need to catch her when she's in the act.
How goes it?
I'm gonna take off all this jingly armor. It's not helping at all. That is true, but she's not actually going into the basement, I think. She's just leaving meat outside the hole into the house. The lions go eat the meat and they smell the rats and they go for the rats. I was hoping that this guy's sitting here, that's always apparently sitting here, just doing nothing, might have seen her. Problem is that if I can see her, she can probably see me, because I am really crap at sneaking. And it is midday.
What's going on with you?
Oh darn, I thought she was going for her. Nah, she wasn't.
What do you... I don't... Take care.
I need somewhere where I can keep sight of that without without being in sight of her. Muffle? I don't think I have that as a spell. I may have some invisibility potions, but I need to wait until she's going into the alleyway if I do have any. Actually, I don't think I even have any. Might have something that can make them, though.
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
Not really.
I don't blame you. Back again? I don't...
Darn it, I was hoping she might have something to say. Ah, green. Oh wait, no, it's something with silence. Oh, silence is a hostile like effect where it's a hostile effect where you can't cast spells. It doesn't act as muffle, as far as I know. Well, that would be interesting if it does.
They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse.
I had a shirt, but it was stolen,
rats.
so when I got caught, they took it.
That layabout, you... Bye.
I wear my armor, but I'm trying to sneak around the Sargonian. Why does Fighters Guild quest demands stealth? Maybe it doesn't demand stealth. Maybe I can just kill her and call it a day. So that would be murder. I think I'd get kicked out of the guild for that.
See you.
You too.
What? Take care.
Oh darn it. This is the wrong house. Just wander around it like this random house randomly. I've got my eyes on you. Watch, you can see me. There we go. I'll go buy a shirt somewhere.
Good afternoon.
Look.
I'm Norbert Lels. I let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price.
Alright, Levels.
Farewell.
Let's
What do
just,
you want?
make you friendly
All
towards
right.
me.
You think that's excellent? Bye. Oh, it's my pleasure. Please. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
He doesn't have a shirt I like anyway. Doesn't really work with the pants.
Bye.
No, is this Argonian doing anything sneaky right now? Oh, darn it. I caught you.
What can I do?
But not really.
I don't...
Darn it. Alright,
Take
I'll be
care.
back. I'll be back. Need to get used to the angles. Because huntsmen leather pants. I don't know.
What? You too.
This weird bald Argonian. Okay, so I need to keep an eye somewhere where I can catch her in the act from here. Maybe if I come back at night, I'll be able to do this, but maybe time sensitive may fail the quest if she puts another mountain lion down there. Is she seeing me or is the guard? That's why they keep getting in. Problem is I can't tell if it's her detecting me or some other NPC randomly. With a lot of people wandering the streets, it's impossible to really tell. Yeah. Oh, maybe she detected me. Maybe. Oh darn, she did.
Hi there. What can I do?
Let's try this. Let's just try to get her to confess for no reason.
We'll see. It's remarkable. I would please, I'm remarkable. Please, I wish I could say that. Take care. Good day. I don't. Please, go on. For you, of course. That will. Every little bit helps. Good day. I hope I... Certainly. That will... That... Every little bit help. Bye. It's my... Please, go on. That... See? Was that... Good day. I don't.
Alright.
Certainly.
Well, that was my attempt at just bribing her into doing the right thing. Waste of a bunch of money. It's all my gold.
Filthy pickpocket. What did you take? Good day. Between the sailor. Be seeing you.
Oh, did she call the guards? She did.
Stop!
Alright, whatever. I should definitely just beat her up. This foul Argonian.
Hello.
That would have added assault to my pickpocketing charges.
How are you?
There's gotta be someone that knows something in this town. You.
One more coin. Thank you. Arvina Thalis is an odd one. I've heard some
Meh, you don't know anything. Quick save and beat her up. Alright, I'll quick save once and then beat her up, but I know exactly what's gonna happen. She'll go unconscious, I'll get attacked by guards, bad things will happen. Where are my pants? That should be good.
What's new with you?
Many Argonians say they have been called back to Black.
Stop right there!
No time for this. You must kill Argonian.
I give up.
Damn right you give up. I could always try that, yeah. But I don't think it's gonna help me any. Yeah, that's basically what happens. Whoops, I might be able to catch her if I feather. No, she's too fast. This went faster going in. But yeah, that's what happens. If you try to attack her.
Say they have been called back to Black Marsh. They disappeared into the swamps.
I can always try the innkeeper.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined.
Nope.
Good day. Hello, good lady.
Name of the quest, a rat problem. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna let her do her thing, and then pick up the stuff afterwards. When she goes behind the house, I won't even follow her. I'll just let her do her thing, wander around back there for a while. She will try for it in time. Damn, she detects me very easily. It's a stupid daytime. Screw it. Going to sleep until like 10 in the night, and then that'll provide me the cover I need to sneak up on her. I might even go for like midnight. Okay, I'm in bed. Yeah, I figured as much. I could probably do it during the day, but no, I can't. That's the problem. You could do it during the day if you have the stat, but otherwise. And I don't really need you to look these things up. Damn, my sneak is bad.
Yes. You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them. Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her.